Hello, you're back with the single malt review. Dave and Tim here on day 8 of Whisky Advent as we work our way through the Drinks by the Dram 12 Days of Whisky Advent Calendar.
This one brought to you by Mingus Sessies. Oh, there's the thumbnail right there, good boy.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's all going to go downhill from here. That water has got seconds to live. But yes, as Dave was saying, welcome back once again to day, goodness, what is it? It's day 8. Day 8. And the streak does not continue, but the struggle certainly does. So
Thank you to everyone who's been watching and enjoying the show so far. We have enjoyed bringing it to you. Great response to everyone who's been following it in the comments and in the live chat. And, my father-in-law has been watching too, so thank you for tuning in and for enjoying the calendar along with us.
Yes, excellent. We have a technical support team at last. At last, the dream.
He was in fact the first person to alert us via my wife to our accidental upload of day number 1.
But that one was my fault, as are any YouTube problems that crop up.
That's okay, we're getting there. Day number 8.
Day number 8, yeah.
Top row.
Let's get into it. Oh, I don't know if I stretched adequately for this one. I feel the confidence of the initial streak has maybe left me, so I'm going to have to build it back up with some good stuff here. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes, and if I just do this, yes, look at that. We were doing it the hard way all along. So, let's see what we've got. And as we have been discovering, disaster after disaster, this could be coming from anywhere.
Yes.
So we will keep that well in mind as we taste it. And now, by popular demand, reinstating the tankard of obfuscation.
Yes.
Well, I say popular demand, I think it was just one guy, but he did ask like 4 times, so there you go.
Yeah. It's good to make sure we cannot possibly see in advance what we're going to try.
I'm going to take this off because it's really hot. And we will get straight into it.
Well,
right.
I'm already getting some pretty heady vapours off this. It's a warm day here in New Zealand, but...
No, heady indeed. And heady that's got to be a bit of peat, right?
I'm not certain yet, but it's certainly got there's a lot going on. That is a rich gold colour. Looks like quite a full body, I'm going to imagine. Lots of oily cling on the glass.
So I think this is... I'm pretty sure this is malt whiskey. But...
there is a hint of sharpness here. It could be a thread of peat, or it could be a little vigorous grain alcohol too. It's early doors, so I'm not going to make a call just yet.
I'm hovering... Actually, now that you say grain alcohol, now that it's in my mind, that's kind of... Well, that's circling pretty close now, but and I'm not ruling out Irish yet either. We've been done by the Irish once already, so I'm not going to let that happen.
On a petard of our own preconceptions.
Yeah, not going to be have ourselves done a teeling a second time. Strength wise, I think this is a little keener than 40. I think we're dealing 43, if not 46 here, and that's the one thing I've been able to rely on thus far. I've been pretty good, pretty accurate with the ABVs. So, yeah, and aroma-wise, it's very gentle. It's very fruity. It does not taste old. It tastes young to me, and it's pretty Speyside centric in terms of the various aromas it's bringing. It's quite, very, very light clover honey and white fruits.
I'm not willing to call it on aroma alone. This could be Scotch. It could, though, be a Japanese or Indian. There's plenty of diversity in all those whiskey varieties, but it's so up in the air. I'm going to have to go in and try, though, after a taste. I think we'll know more. Oh, I like it.
Yeah, that's definitely more than 40, isn't it? There's
I am thinking I think this is a blend.
This is what it's blend. Do you think it's blend or blended malt?
I'm thinking possibly blend. There may be some grain in there.
And the likelihood, getting into the meta picks now, we haven't had a blend yet. We've had blended malt, at least one. We had that Jolly Shackleton, which I still haven't looked up to find anything about. But
it was good though.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'm getting an impression. I don't want to call it though, because I know as soon as one of us brings up what we think it is going to taint the discourse, shift the narrative.
I'll give you my telemetry on it, and then you go and shape the discourse as much. Yeah. Because my reckoning is only going to go so far with this one. I think this tastes very Scottish to me. This is very Scotchy. It's very light. It's quite conspicuously young. It's quite crisp and fresh. which makes it a good call for a blend. I think this is it's either blend or blended malt, and I think it's one of these. It's one of these like Hunter Lang or Douglas Lang or like similar jobbies, no age statement blends that have been coming out more recently than more frequently than not. What was in your mind? What were you thinking?
I initially said to blend because I thought it was grain alcohol, but I'm thinking this might actually be monkey shoulder blended malt we've tried quite recently.
Yeah, we have been there recently.
Yeah,
I think they gave us a monkey shoulder last year.
Popular call. Yes, it's a very accessible, very available blend, but consistently good quality and good to drink.
This tastes almost a little bit, almost a tad bit younger to me.
It's got a lot of honey and a lot of fruit coming out with the addition of a little water. I could be out there wrong. I could be an Aberlour 10-year-old for all I know. I've been very wrong in the past.
I don't think. In fact, I don't think 10-year-old. I think this is. If there's a number on here, I will be quite surprised. I think, but
I'm willing to lock in my guess of monkey shoulder, though. But what are you thinking?
I'm thinking a blended malt of some other makeup, some other lineage.
One of those other named blended malts.
Yeah, like what was it? The Epicurean, which was a lowland blend, or Highland. No, they don't make Highland Journey anymore. But you know what I mean. Those kinds of ones. They're always no age statement. They kind of roll around. Usually batch releases, one and done kind of a thing. Wee Beastie. Timorous Beastie. Wee Beastie was the Ardbeg. Yeah. So that's really all I got. I'll have to make a soft pick here of a different blended malt. But yeah, the blended malt was strong. So what do we got? Here it comes. Whoop. Copper Dog blended malt Scotch whisky.
Ah, cool. Okay.
Copper Dog. Who makes
That's
that?
a new one to me, certainly.
Does anyone recognise that font? That's
Copper Dog. Wow.
And it's only 40%, so I got that wrong.
Okay.
Obviously got a bit of, I think because of the youth on this one, I think this is really pretty.
That gives you the extra
young.
heat, the extra prickle, which can be evocative of a stronger whiskey.
I'll have to look up who produces that one, but definitely all the hallmarks of young, no age statement blended malt. I can't say. People have asked us, do a score. We would either take too long doing a proper score, or the score wouldn't be a valid score because we wouldn't give it enough thought. So we'll just say, do we like it?
The origin and the actual details of what we're trying too. Sure, there's some merit to that kind of totally bias-free sampling, but at the same time, if you want to review something in depth, I need to know more about it, so I can just judge it based on this.
So I'll just say, do we like this or do we not?
I do like it. Yeah, this is a tasty blend.
It's a bit thin for me. I would like this with an ice cube on a warm day, but at only 40%, it's not going to survive an ice cube on a warm day. So that kind of locks me out of my preferred method of drinking.
No, I'm certainly happy with this one. It's got a full flavour for a 40%er.
I'll have
to blended malt.
If this one's high, like really budget, super budget, then maybe I'd give it a pass. But otherwise, given that we've recently tried Monkey Shoulder and that was surprisingly good, I think it tastes a lot more mature than this one does. But anyway,
we get points for, like we did for the Shackleton blended malt, we have correctly identified a blended malt Scotch whisky, straight blend, no grain. And again, it's one we've never tried before, but we still picked it as being a blend, a blended malt, that is. So I think in that sense, at least, our tasting we can
say we've done a good job.
Yes,
we were predictable at least. So, man, give us more singles, man. Where's the singles? I want to make the really glorious picks. That's where the true glory is to be had. Anyway, we'll go back in and see what we can find. Sludge it, we will be right back tomorrow.